Yeah, right? Yeah. Let's see. I started coming here, I don't know the year. I wasn't a member, I was kind of this, I would show up. He would let me show up and leave. He didn't let anybody else really do that. But he was with you with Garrett, and they played good cop, bad cop. It was, I lived in Sacramento, 3 kids, I had no time to do anything. Garrett would say, you know, if you're serious about this sport, you're gonna come back. If you're not serious, just stop. And I would come and I would work out, and he'd complain and complain and complain. Kind of funny, he had one kid and disappeared. Right? Like the man. So I was able to come on occasion, and every time I come, Ted would be in my ear. This is what you gotta do to squat. You gotta unwrap this way, and you gotta breathe this way. And I walk out here, sorry kids. What's going on? I cannot squat everybody in that place, and this guy just keeps riding me. And I'd come back, I'm gonna go back, and I'd come through, because I worked in the bank, I'd come in and stop. And every time, shoot, 2 years ago, you told me the same stuff, but I would complain, but I'd come back, and everything he said was right. And I was telling the story a little bit earlier. My best total ever was 26.25, and I was on vacation for 10 days, and then took a week off of lifting before this meet. And he bitched at me for years about CNS. And if you don't know, I've had a fair share of injuries. And part of it was because I may have overtrained here or there. But that was my best total ever because I didn't do anything for 3 weeks. And I think you kind of followed up with, see, I told you, see, I told you. And that happened over and over again. But what was the other story I was going to tell? Overella. So I show up here, and if you ever were around him, when I would walk in, he'd always kind of go, I'd say, hey, how you doing? He's very personal, very kind of personal space-ish, right? He'd always kind of talk to you, very personal, very right here. And he'd start going through his injuries. Well, this hurts, and my elbow hurts, and you know, I'm old, and Teamster this, and Teamster that, and this hurts. And I'd think, okay, yeah, and I'd complain a little about mine, and we'd start lifting. And it was like he was setting you up, right? And dude was strong. And every time I come here, he'd beat me benching. Every time I bench with the dude. We go to a meet and I could beat him. It was like he was telling me where he was at, and then we'd start lifting, and all of a sudden we're doing 2 board raw, and he beat me about 40 pounds. Total setup. Anyway, I just want to say that Ted was always right about me, and I never believed it until it was, you know, pretty far along.
Dalen was my longest tenured training partner, so if anyone has the dirt, and there's lots.
There is lots.
It's this guy, so.
So I started out about the same time as some of these other guys, 2004. Yeah. So I remember sitting in the old office with you and your wife, get my head up bitten off by Ted for asking stupid questions. I started out with a decent total, but ended up with decent numbers. That really isn't what the story is about for me, for Diablo. I spent a lot of time, as like Ted said, as his training partner. And that allowed me an escape from my life. And what I mean by that is I've been in law enforcement for 16 years. And most of that is doing task force. So I worked the open gang unit for 5 years, and then I was a narcotics officer for 4. And it's nasty, it's dirty, it's mean. I see things that you don't ever want to see. And being able to come here and have him push my buttons. Oh God, did he push? Okay, Ted, you're not motivating me, all right? Where is, oh, there's that machine. I need that thing. I also came here with my shoulders pretty much completely trashed. And I hate lats because of that. They're extremely painful. And he would push me so hard on that, to the point to where I would snap at him and threaten him to get my gun and shoot him. And that's a true story. How many times? I don't know. But being able to come here and have a safe place to alleviate that stress and not think about what I was seeing was huge. And fortunately, I'm not able to do that anymore during the mine. My body's not what it was. My body let me down at this point. But it was a huge factor for my life. I said I was here for 13 years. Yeah. And can't thank him enough for it. So.
David's being a little humble there. He made some pretty big lifts, and at one point had the all-time highest historic total in the state of California for 242 pound lifters. And he did that as a master lifter over age 45 with a 900 plus squat at 722 pound bench and a 683 deadlift. Never quite did that 705, but yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Does anyone else want? Hey, where's Muhlenberg at? Is he still here? He's got to come over. Out at a commercial facility. We did this out of my garage in San Ramon at the time. It was a 3-car garage. It was converted into Diablo version 1, and then from there it became something else, and here we are today. But Rob was there in the beginning. One of my most intense training partners that I ever had. I think we were pretty similar in a lot of ways. Not so much anymore. But yeah, we'll deal with that later. All right.
Thanks, Ted. Yeah, I wasn't planning on speaking, so I don't like Steve flaming either. No, just kidding. No, just kidding. I won't recount Steve's story, but yeah, like Ted said, I'll just say how I met Ted, how I think I met Ted. Well, I don't really remember. It all kind of jumbles in and out. But I remember training first with Garrett, and like Cartwright said, you know, they did have that good cop, bad cop thing going on. Training with Garrett and Frank Cable at DVC, I think. You know, anyone knows Frank? Yeah, I heard you know, like Frank is an interesting person all in of himself. And I lived down in Dublin at the time, and then Garrett's like, hey, this guy trains in San Ramon, right? You know, you're 5 minutes from my house. And it's the instant I walked in Ted's garage in San Ramon, and this is before you even had the monolift. Mm-hmm. You had that white rack, but it's just, I've been powerlifting in Santa Barbara for 4 or 5 years, but you know, he was the first person, when I first started training in Santa Barbara, I did okay, you know, I think I squatted 600s or whatever, but he was the first person that basically told me, like, I was more of like, you know, I'm okay for what I am. He's like, no, you should be squatting 1,000 pounds. You should be benching this. You should be pulling big numbers. And I never thought like that. So he was the first person that really, like, told me to put caution aside, you know. And I think if I didn't train with Ted, to be honest, I'm just thinking about this, I probably never could have hung with Ricky. You know, it really opened me up to really just going crazy. And when I walked into that garage, you know, it just definitely changed my mentality about things. And we had some killer sessions from the garage to the first Detroit days to over here. And then our paths, one thing I'll say too, in those early days too, Hellfire was there. Like it was really kind of, I don't know what it's like now, but it was a very type A personality. Like you would die if you just didn't have aggression and weren't really willing to bite people's heads off. And because of that, a lot of arguments were had. And Ted and I would butt heads, Garrett and I would butt heads. And that was even before, let's say, Kenny and Jesse came over and everything like that. Like those early days, it was brutal. And then I got into the strongman thing, so I stopped powerlifting. But I made my way back, and I got to see some of the guys insult flaming during that time, which was a very proud moment of my life now I find out. Because how many of you have seen Conan the Barbarian? Yeah. So I am Thulsa Doom, and Steve is Conan. You know? He would not exist if I didn't exist. So I am the wellspring from which he flows. I don't want to take that to his head, so I was, you know. But I love coming back here, and I moved away 10 years ago, and I'm not on social media, any of that crap, but Ted got in touch with my wife, and as soon as I heard it, I had to come out, and I'm really happy to be out. It's great to see everybody, and you, Steve, you know. A lot of people I haven't seen for a long time, so thank you, Ted, for everything you did, making me a better lifter, and I appreciate it, and for your friendship. We've been friends for like 16 years, and hopefully much longer. Thanks, buddy.